Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And just a single game trip away from Phoenix here for the Suns.
Yeah, fourth and final matchup on the season, guys. And coming into this one, having won 2 of the first 3, there's the confidence there. The question is whether or not they can pull off the win tonight.
They've got the formula for how to do it. I think they'll attack in the same exact way they did in the other 2 wins this season. Why change it up?
Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. And these 2 teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Here's Jordan. Following the basket by LeBron James. Outside, Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Right on the bucket.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Now here's Levine. On the wing, Barnes. Screen by Sabonis. And Levine, here we go. So the Kings call timeout, their first. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Now, here's Jordan. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Outside Jackson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Levine wide open. It's good from long range.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Bagley the screen. James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jordan down low. On the wing, Barnes. Screen by Sabonis. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And so James will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's DeRozan. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Jordan, no good. Suns leading by 3. James in the post. And no good. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Barnes. In the corner, Daniels. Barnes the screen. There's the triple. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Jordan, that's for two. Misses the jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one, good. James has got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Jordan uses the glass to finish the layup.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Here's LeBron. 8 points for him. To the inside. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Jordan. Screen by Sabonis. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here's Jordan. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Fox, no good. The Kings trailing. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Suns on defense. Here's DeRozan. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
A nice shot by LeVert.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Pass to Murray. Back to Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
outside, Porter. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Murray outside. And stolen by Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Valanciunas. Young looking it over. Back to Valanciunas. And here's Young. Clock at 6. To the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
LeVert with it. To the paint. Dunn outside. Pass to LeVert. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Murray outside. Young outside. Tries from 16. And the jumper is on the mark. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Allen outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Young outside. There's a screen by Murray. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here are the Kings now. It's a 1-point game. Young outside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Here's James. In the corner, Daniels. Trains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Screen by Valanciunas. From deep, Jordan. Bagley with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Inside. Barnes outside. No good on the triple. The Kings trailing. From deep, Jordan. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
That one falls. Jackson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
Here's Jordan. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
They get a hand on it. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Kings.
And here is LeBron. He's got 8. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. LeBron. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, that's just insane. Woo. One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jordan. Over Daniels. Jordan can't get it to go. So it's Phoenix now. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's James missing. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. Outside, Levine. Young outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
At the top of the key, Sabonis. And it's good for 2. Sabonis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
The shot's good. And the Suns lead by 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Young. And Ball pulls it down. On offense, here are the Suns. The wide open look here for Fox. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Young outside. Kings moving the ball around. Back to Barnes. Overdone. And Ball pulls it down. Suns leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
A nice shot by LeVert.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
In the corner, it's Levine. Here's Sabonis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside, Fox. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Timeout, Sacramento.
Okay, Sacramento. Time to get loud and make sense.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a three? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. See if it works, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Barnes. Jordan wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns lead by 9. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Sabonis. Outside, Levine. Here's Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, that is within Sabonis' range. This year, you're comfortable with him taking a select amount of those shots.
Pass to LeBron. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Levine looking around. Barnes the screen. Fires the three. That one misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jackson down low. Now here's James. There's the drive. And the dunk by James.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Second personal foul. First team.
And the first one at the line is good. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
The Kings trailed by 8. Kick out to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Screen by Sabonis. The three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
Outside, Fox. And he drives in. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Jordan after the Suns pick up 2. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. 2 on the clock.
Able to guard multiple positions Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
Kicks it out to LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
DeRozan in the corner. There's a screen. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Suns.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And, Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Here's Barnes. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Showing off those playmaking skills, LaVine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He gets it in there. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And a wide open look for James. Good! So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Kings, here with their Sacramento fans and then back on the road.
And they come into this game trailing 2-1 on the season series. A little added motivation tonight, no doubt about it, as they look to even things up and settle the score.
Yeah, it's been competitive between them this season, and I think the last one is going to be a great one. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threaten with the lead pass. Well done.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's LeBron following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Barnes outside. To the middle. Outside for Bagley. Intense shot. And LeBron with the layup.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
Now, here's Jordan. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Bagley with the block. Jackson from long range. Barnes grabs the miss. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Down low. Here's Barnes. No good that time. Good D by Jordan. Outside, Levine. Back to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Top the key, Barnes. Back to LeBron. And stolen by Jordan. DeRozan for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Suns trailed by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
Outside, Sabonis. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
Jordan outside.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And James throws it down hard.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Jordan down low. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Sabonis. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Sabonis has got his second basket.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the King.
The Suns, 15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Sacramento making a switch here. To the inside. Stolen by Levine. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Fox from outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Kings leading now by 8. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Here's Fox. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Sacramento with the ball. 6-point lead. And here's Jordan outside. Valanciunas. Count it.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist from
Fox has got his first points of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Screen by Bol. It's good on the putback.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's DeRozan. He has 5. There's the pick. And finished off by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam. DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Pass to Bol. But Trey, they get it again. Now, here's Fox. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bol. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Young. LeBron with some nice D. Suns trail by 6. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Young with the ball. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. Young looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Rebound by the Suns. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's LeBron James absolutely owning the inside.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Young. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Ellis. Sacramento moving it around. Fox with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Hey, look, I like this aggressiveness from Barnes. Making a play, keeping it simple.
First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Outside, Sabonis. Screen by Sabonis. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
They set the pick. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Crowder. Here's Sabonis. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Kings on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Kings leading. Now Ellis. Nothing on the board. Outside Crowder. Back to Ellis. 6 to shoot.
Suns foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Sacramento has possession.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here is Young. That shot is off. James outside. There's the drive. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Once again, on your 9-1-6 Crew Dance Team.
The Kings trailing. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Daniels, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Kings. LeBron outside. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Barnes. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Now here's LeBron. 18 points for him. Pass to Daniel. Jackson with it. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jackson's got 8 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Jordan. He's got 12.
The drive with the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Fox. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to LeVert. Here's Fox. Back to LeVert. Beyond the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Young outside. Screened by Valanciunas. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Fox with the steal. Pass to Bull. And here is Dunn. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dunn's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Bull sends it back. Fox with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Fultz with the ball. Outside, Levine. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Levine. Pass to LaRavia. 4 on the shot clock. Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Caris LeVert.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Now here's LeVert. There's the triple. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. LeVert's got 5.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
Here's Fox. Rejected by Murray. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Shots good by Sabonis. Now just a 5-point Suns lead.
Playing to his strengths, Sabonis goes to work inside.
Pass to Bull. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. And it's Murray with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Suns lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Outside Fox. Trae Young grabs the miss. The Kings trailed by 3. Outside Sabonis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Bagley. And he banks in the layup. Bagley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Levine. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Suns leading by 5. LeBron James on the win. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. James has got 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Fox gets it to go.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Timeout, Sacramento. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Baseline try. And the shot no good, a bit short.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the shot goes down.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Sabonis, that's good.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Outside Jackson. In the corner, Daniels. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Daniels has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for Phoenix. Outside, Levine. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
There's never a lack of energy on the offensive glass from Sabonis. He saves tons of possessions for them.
Got a piece of it. Outside Jackson for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley with the ball. Now defended by Levine. The 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. Kings moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. The layup missed. Phoenix leading by 8. The finish. LeBron James finishes off the break.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Jackson. Outside Bagley. James in the post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
And the Kings making a change here.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Jordan left side. Young in the corner. .102 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Bagley with the rebound. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
No one near James as he lets it go. And the Suns miss again. And here now the Kings. 7-point differential. Over in the corner, Barnes. Out left to the wing. Pass to DeRozan. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And here are the Suns now. Now here's James. So the Suns win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.